How's it going, everyone? It's Joe from Joe's Thrill Journeys. Just arrived to Six Flags Darien Lake here in New York. There's about 7 or 8 new coasters here. I'm going to try my best to speed run this because I have to be out of here by around 3:30 the latest to catch a flight. So we're going to try my best. The highlight here is Superman Ride of Steel, which is somewhere behind me in this direction. Really looking forward to getting on another hypercoaster. It looks insane from what I saw on my way in. There's also a Eurofighter, which I've never done one of those before, so that'll be fun. There's a wooden coaster here, a Boomerang, and a few others. So I'm really looking forward to getting the day started. Let's do it. Of the very few amount of custom aerodynamic looping coasters that I've been on so far, this is probably my favorite. There was a pretzel roll here, the tunnel was cool, wasn't very bumpy at all, I enjoyed it. No complaints at all, fun ride. Definitely better than some of the other ones that I've been on from Aero. I enjoyed this one. The next coaster I'm getting on today is going to be this Ladder Eurofighter, and this is a 97-degree drop. 3 inversions. I've never been on one of these. The closest one that I have been on is Impulse at Knoebels, but I don't even think that's the same kind of model as this. It's a different manufacturer, and it's a little bit different. So we're gonna give this a try and see how it goes. That was insane. If you've never done a Eurofighter before, definitely go out of your way to check one out. The drop was something else. First of all, there's no over-the-shoulder restraints, so you feel like you're gonna fall out of the seat. Which obviously you won't because you have a seat belt and you have a lap bar. But honestly, that was insane. That drop was really, really fun. After that, it was just a few inversions. Nothing really too crazy after that. But it was walk-on. I was able to get right on. I'm probably gonna come back on this a little bit later. The next coaster I'm going to be doing is going to be Mind Eraser. So looking forward to doing that one, and I will get back to you after that. The third coaster of the day is going to be Mind Eraser. This is a Vekoma SLC. Did one of these yesterday in Canada, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Those are fun. Let's do it. Mind Eraser was awesome. It's the same model as I did yesterday on Flight Deck. I do like the color scheme better on this one. My favorite part was definitely the double inline twist. I think I called it a double barrel roll yesterday. It was more of an inline twist, but it was still a fun ride. I enjoyed it. No complaints whatsoever. Very smooth, very solid, and interesting ride. So I think the 3 coasters on this side of the park are done. There might be one more, but it looks like a kid's coaster, so I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see. And I will make my way to the other side of the park. But so far we are doing great on time. Every ride has been walk-on, and it's been great. So yeah, I will see you when I get over to the next coaster. The motor coaster was pretty interesting. The initial launch was definitely my favorite part. I really love all launches in general. I think they're great. And beyond that, this coaster was a bunch of twists and turns. Nothing really as far as hang time moments are concerned. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a solid family coaster. I did this exact model at Coney Island. And funny enough, the one here at Darien Lake is actually the original of this coaster type, which I did not really expect, but that's an interesting fact. So the one at Coney Island I thought was going to be older, but apparently it's not. Beyond that, the restraints were a little bit awkward, just like the one at Coney Island. But at least this time I kind of knew what to expect. Basically, you're like riding a motorbike, and there's like something that protects your back so that you don't fall off. But other than that, there's really not much else positive that I can say about this coaster. It was solid, not my favorite. Definitely won't do it again unless it's at another park that I've never been to before. But other than that, yeah, it was a solid coaster. Nothing really special or anything like that from Zamperla. So the next coaster that I have is another classic called Boomerang, and I've done plenty of these. We did one yesterday. It was called the Bat, and I'm looking forward to getting on another Boomerang. So let's do it. It's crazy. Yesterday, this coaster at Canada's Wonderland had a full queue, but this one here at Darien Lake is pretty empty right now. So, same ride, same model, same everything, just different color. Yeah, there's no people here. Kind of interesting. Boomerang was a lot of fun. This one was very smooth. Got to do the back row because there was pretty much nobody here, and they let us pick wherever we wanted to sit. So I'm glad I got to do a back row Boomerang. It was awesome. No real complaints. It was very smooth. And I really do, these rides are growing on me. At first I wasn't a huge fan of them, but they are growing on me. So I'm glad that I got to do this one. And I'm gonna make my way over to the next coaster. I think the next coaster is probably gonna be the Predator Woody coaster, but it could be something else. I don't really know. I think I have 2 or 3 left, depending on if I do the kitty coaster or not. But yeah, I will see you once I get over there. The next coaster of my day is gonna be Predator. This is a Din Corporation Wooden. The only other Din Corporation Wooden that I've done before is Woodland Run at Kentucky Kingdom, and I really did enjoy that. So if this coaster is anything like that, I will be happy. If you are a fan of wooded rides with plenty of hang time, then you should come check out Predator here at Six Flags Darien Lake. I counted a good 7 or 8 airtime hills. I think my favorite was after the 4th drop. There was like a really long turn, and it was awesome. It was great. I really did enjoy this ride. It was a lot of fun, and I would definitely get a re-ride on this if I had time after riding Ride of Steel, which I'm going to be doing next. So yeah, Hoot and Howler is closed. I don't really have any issue with missing that ride. It's a kids coaster anyway, and I probably wasn't going to do it if I'm being honest. The next coaster is the one right behind me, and that is Ride of Steel, and I'm really looking forward to getting on this coaster. So let's go ahead and do it. got off of 2 rides of Ride of Steel. I did the front row first and then the back, and I have to say, this is an elite hypercoaster from Intamin. I probably have this in the range of Pandemonium and Mako. Those are 2 awesome hypercoasters as well, and this one lived up to the hype. It was great. I'm glad I got to come here for this ride. This was the reason why I wanted to come, and it was well worth it. My favorite part was probably the helixes over the body of water. I thought that was awesome. I counted 7 airtime moments. It was great. I enjoyed all of them, and it was just a fun ride. I really had no complaints about it whatsoever. So the next thing that I'm going to do, since I did all these coasters that I wanted to do here today, I'm going to re-ride this wooden one behind me, Predator, again. This time I'm going to try to get a front row ride because I did the back on my first ride, and then depending on what time it is, but before I head out, I might try to get one last ride on Tantrum as well. Other than that, I had a great time today. I was able to get on all the coasters that I wanted to, and I'm glad I was able to vlog it for you guys. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Just got off my second ride of Predator here at Darien Lake, and this is an awesome wind ride. I got the front row on this one, lots of airtime, love the speed, great coaster, definitely going to be borderline top 50 for me. Really, really great ride. I think it's somewhere in between Viper and Prowler in that kind of range as far as wooden coasters are concerned, and it was a lot of fun. So the next thing, and probably the last thing that I'm going to be doing here today, is getting a re-ride of the Eurofighter Tantrum, and then after that, I'm going to call it a day. Tantrum might have a top 20 first drop out of any coaster that I've ever been on. It's that good. This is an insane ride, especially without the over-the-shoulder restraints. It's just a lap bar and a seatbelt, and it was a really fun ride. No complaints whatsoever. Definitely going to be a top 50 coaster, no doubt about that. And it was great. So I actually have time to do one more ride on Mind Eraser, and I think I'm going to do that. Then after I do that, I will get some fries on my way out, and then head over to the airport. So it's been a great day so far, and let's keep it going. Mind Eraser was a great ride. Very smooth, very fun. Tacoma SLC. Got the back row this time, and I enjoyed it. It was definitely worth a re-ride. So that is going to wrap up my day here today. I had a great time. Glad I got here. The park is awesome. If anybody's in the area for any reason and you like roller coasters, definitely come check out Darien Lake. Some great coasters here. This time of year, there's no lines at all. Everything was a walk-on. The only time I had to wait was if I was waiting for the front row or the back row, which that's fine with me because that's usual, that's normal. So yeah, it was a great day. I enjoyed it. Now it's time for me to head over to the airport and fly home. I have work on Tuesday, so I want to get back in time sometime Monday afternoon, decompress a little bit, and catch up on things. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a great couple days of coasters, and yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys.